there's coming someone out there, then I can't film them. So I
I'm
need to.
not moving away.
Okay, I can film. Okay,
I will stand here for how long will we be here?
okay.
2.5 hours?
I will. Let's see.
Then we need a break because
Okay, but don't move right now. I need to fix my.
you are live now?
Yeah, I'm live and you are in the frame. So talk to the camera.
You really?
Yes, I'm live now and don't move.
How is my hair? I don't know.
I don't know. How have you done your hair today?
Your hair is blowing in the wind. You need something
Yes.
to fix it or something.
Yeah, you
Okay.
forgot the hairspray
The
today.
hairspray, the leg, the gel. But anyway,
What happened to my mascara? Look at it.
so welcome everybody in Denmark. Here will be some quiet protest.
What?
But at the moment I need to talk to,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know. It's just like
I forgot how to talk to the live audience. I don't know, there was no question and it's
Let
no
me see.
question.
Okay, Irish Mart is saying hi, Mirjam and handsome.
Hi. Oh, the handsome is me.
Yes, I think so.
Okay,
I
that's
think
good.
so.
Okay, ask me at least one question.
Ask one question from Balas because I have a makeup catastrophe right here at hand
be.
right now. My mascara has run. So Balas is entertaining.
Yes, I will entertain.
Do you know Riverdance?
You know, I read a very nice quote actually.
Me too, me too. Rather than that the twerking, that didn't really work out.
The twerking didn't work.
It was also good.
You think so?
Yeah, it was great.
Oh my god. So what's the question? What I need to talk about?
T is here. Hi T. Ask something from Mr. Balas. Okay, I will interview for a moment. What's going on?
What's going on?
Where are
I
we?
can tell you what's going on.
Where are we?
Where are we? Oh, that's a different question. We
Yeah.
are in Denmark. We are protesting in. I need to move for 1 second just to show where we are.
Okay, 1 second. Now there's no
Okay.
one.
Now we are in front of the Church of Scientology, Denmark,
Yes.
and protesting quietly, you know.
Peacefully.
Peacefully. We don't really talk to Scientologists unless they come to us.
Yes.
But usually they don't come to us
No, because
because we are the biggest SPs in Denmark.
and
What does SP mean?
SP means suppressive person
yeah,
who is
yeah.
talking against Scientology, talking out against Scientology, or you know, even Scientologists
Yes.
fighting. But anyway, what was the question? Yeah,
Yeah. So what are we doing here?
what we are doing? We are just showing up here, talk to the audience, you know, on the street.
Yes.
Many tourists are around.
Yes.
Otherwise, the first question was, how's it going, or something like this. How is life? And life is good.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Life outside of Scientology
life
is
outside
better than life
Scientology is
inside.
fantastic. I tell you.
You are an ex-Scientologist.
Yeah, I am an ex-Scientologist. Unfortunately or fortunately, we don't know yet. There was an unfortunate before. Now I can say fortunate.
That's
because
right. Preach it.
we can I can make money out of it. I can, you know, go on TV, you know, say my experience, what happened to me, etc.
Yeah.
Even I can write a book.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. You could write a book. That
Yeah.
would be great.
When I was in Scientology, many people said to me, "Why don't you write a book?" Because
Okay.
I have so many different, you know,
Yeah.
You were there for quite some
negative.
time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
positive
that's
life
a good
experience.
idea.
Yeah.
You know what? Even one, the same person doesn't have to write a whole book necessarily. It could even be a compilation of different people's experiences
Yeah.
in one book.
Yeah.
Then you don't
That's
have
true.
to focus on it's a whole, thing that you have to what do you call it? Put your mind on. You
Yeah.
can just say, okay, I have a portion of the book and I'll tell as much as I can, and then another person also tells their stories. So you can even collaborate.
Yeah.
In case it's too daunting of a task for some people to, not you, but some
Yeah.
people,
Yeah. T
to write
is
the whole book
yeah.
itself. So.
T is asking how old were you when you joined Scientology?
26.
26. Okay. So you were kind of young.
I was clueless.
a brain develops until the age of 30 or something like that.
Something
So
like that. So literally, I did not know what I will,
yeah,
where I go to, you know,
yeah,
where I will end up, and
yeah,
it was just, you know, go and do something else because it was a bad life where I came from. I
Yeah.
didn't like it, so I needed to change something. But,
yeah,
unfortunately, I changed to accord.
yeah, yeah. What I will do now is that we'll continue this conversation in a bit. I want to show you who else we have over here because we are not just having a silent protest, we're having a knitting protest here. Crocheting, sorry. So we have very suppressive crocheting happening right now. So it will be the most suppressive crocheting you will see. Monica is here. And we have Rose here, very stylish, just as usual. Yes. And you have your energy drink. I have mine also in my bag. So, so morning, everyone. Morning, everyone. Let's continue the interview. I will change the camera.
I thought that was it.
Okay, I just want to continue just for a bit longer. Okay, good. So, someone was asking, how long were you in Scientology?
I was in Scientology for more than a decade, around 11 years.
Yeah, and what did you leave with? When you left with, what did you have to your name? Did you have anything positive out of it?
Out of Scientology?
Yeah.
I don't know. Positive, like now I know what.
Someone wrote that you had hair when you went in and none when you got out.
I don't know. I learned how to work hard and alone, no matter what, basically.
Oh, yes. Yes. Someone is wanting more Rose on the screen.
Don't worry, there's plenty of time.
Yeah, there's plenty of
I'm here
Rose
for,
coming up. Don't worry.
I'm here
Don't
for
worry.
A while longer.
Yeah.
I'm just the first now. The second patient will come soon.
Yeah, second patient will come soon. Yes, absolutely. Oh, yeah, Rose is so pretty.
Aw, thank you.
Yeah.
Of course, girls are pretty, but I'm handsome.
Why do you think I invited her? It's not because I like her.
Somebody has to be pretty.
Yeah, we.
You just get to look
Yeah.
sit there and shut up. Oh, I love it. But thank you, everyone. I'm so happy that I can contribute a little bit of
Yeah.
on the screen. Not that everyone else is not contributing.
Yeah.
I think we're all doing our part.
Yes, we are absolutely all doing our part,
All
and
fine-looking people
yes,
with
yes,
lots to offer.
yeah, and we love Blast. Joe is saying, so that's great. I can change the camera if you want to move. Okay, let me
It would be nice,
let me
because
say.
I'm just-
Okay, 1, 2, 3, and now it's moved. So now you can move. Okay, I will show Rose for a moment. My apologies. Yeah, my apologies that there's a lot of wind right now, so so the sound might be a little bit bad, but we work with what we have here basically. We can. Oh, there's a lot of roses in the chat.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
You guys.
people are so nice. People are so
Sending
nice.
roses your way.
How do I turn this? Oh, maybe I do like this. I'm still learning. I'm still learning. There we go. Hopefully it's better now. Okay, let's do some mini interviews, I'm thinking. Now we are all here and we are not allowed to talk to any Scientologists. So let's talk to the protesters. So Rose, how did you come across this movement?
I started listening to the
I'll put it-
Mia Remini podcast that she did with my Brenda, which was not only about Scientology, but it was about all things quality and high control.
Yeah.
And I've always been fascinated by those things. It's not the first time I had knowledge of any of these but it's sort of sparked something because they started talking about Aaron's channel, because
Yeah.
at that time they were all talking still.
Yeah.
So what? I'm just stating facts.
Yes.
I'm not
Yes.
saying anything against anyone
No.
or for anyone. I would,
Yeah,
I
we
would hope
support
that we
everyone who
we
is
support everyone who
protesting.
is, yes, exactly. So I started listening to Aaron's channel a lot, and then from there I started listening to a lot of other people, and I thought to myself, oh, it would be nice. It would be nice if I could somehow do something to raise more awareness, etc., etc. In a city that is.
I'm sorry, I need to go closer because the sound is
yeah, that's
probably
fine.
really bad. Are you in the frame?
Yeah.
Good.
yeah.
Then you can see the chat as well.
Right. Yes. Let me, I'm not as young as I used to be. Okay.
You need to borrow some reading
Okay,
glasses or what?
so I was thinking, is there would there was some way that I could go out with somebody and do something, whether it's being out in the street or whether it's doing something else. And then I happened to find Mirjam online. I can't exactly remember who was saying what about your channel, or if I came across it somehow, or I think somebody mentioned it, that you were in Copenhagen, and then I reached out, and then from there we were able to meet, and it's been an awesome adventure ever since. And I'm really glad that Mirjam is here, Balazs is here, everyone is here, Monica's here, everybody's here to do their part, big or small. It's important that we do whatever we can, because Scientology has such a prominent presence in this otherwise beautiful city of Copenhagen. Copenhagen deserves much better than having that ugly beast in the city. So, and I want to stress that I don't have anything against Scientologists as such. They, we're all people and we're all trying to better our lives, and I believe that they genuinely believe that they're doing something good for humanity. So we shouldn't judge them for that. It's the religion that is the issue.
Yeah. Or the cult.
Religion in quotes. I wouldn't associate it with any faith, but that's what they have chosen to call it. So it's very important that we love the people, and that we try to do something good for them. So that's my short story. Let's see if something else comes up later on. In the time that we're here.
Yeah.
So thanks for listening. Let's see if there's anything in the chat. Oh, thank you, Samuel. Always lovely to see you. Yeah, exactly. A voice down under. It's the abuse within. Yeah, it's a cult. Yeah. Thank you for agreeing. I'm trying to get it. What about? Oh, yeah. Okay. I think we'll leave that one for now, Bear. That's a discussion for another time. We don't need to go into other religions and everything. Yeah. Thank you, Jojo Bananas. What is Scientology? What is it? Balazs, somebody is asking, what is Scientology? What is it? Can you just briefly explain?
Oh my God, what is Scientology?
Let me sit here, and
my
then,
God,
and then
That's a
explain.
tricky question.
Yeah.
It's like a
Yeah.
checkout, a star checkout. Okay, what's the definition of Scientology? I have no idea actually. Scientology is from science and logic. I don't know. It's
Yes, learning about, I think.
Yeah, something
learning
like
about
that.
science, I think it means, or something
Or
like
that's
that.
Dianetics.
It's a pseudo word. It doesn't really mean anything.
Scientology
It's
is
just trying to sound smart, I think.
yeah. It's a practical religion. When you do something, you look at on three different ways, or I don't know, because I never talked about Scientology in English, the way how I know the definition in Hungarian or some sort, but it's the spirit with the universe, with other spirits, you know, how it's connected, how it's acting each other, what they do to each other, something like this. But I don't know actually. I cannot really answer on this question.
Well, it's
But I
is
know
the-
one thing.
Yeah.
Scientology would say that's why you left Scientology, because there is a misunderstood
Aha,
word.
you didn't
You don't
get it.
even know what Scientology
You
means.
didn't get it.
Exactly.
You didn't understand.
Nobody understands.
All cults will try to blame your failures within the cult or in life in general on you. They will say you haven't understood the teachings properly,
Yeah.
and that's why you're failing at whatever you do. So yeah.
But that's
no,
true.
but-
I didn't
Yeah,
understand the
but
teachings.
Can you tell them the Sinu story? I think that gives a clear
The
picture.
Zenu story.
Yeah,
I don't really know. I just know what I heard around.
yeah. Watch South Park, then you'll know.
Yeah, watch South Park. Like 76 trillion years ago
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something. Zenu came. It's a galactic overlord who gathered the Thetans, the souls, around and put or drop them into the volcano.
Which
with a-
didn't exist, by the way, on Earth at that time.
Exactly, where it was located per LRH or according to LRH.
Yeah.
It didn't exist. And then put an hydrogen bomb into the volcano and it blew up, so all the spirits are, I don't know, flying around, bodiless, you know, trying to find a new body.
Yeah. So they stick to you,
Yes,
and they supposedly make your life miserable.
thousands, millions of it.
Yes. Or they could even be floating around from afar, making your life miserable, in whatever way. So all the things that are wrong with you are blamed on these stations, these spirits. And then when you join Scientology, initially I think they sell it as sort of a self-help, self-improvement kind of plan. And then as you go along and you spend more money and you go up the levels, up the bridge to total freedom as it were, then they gradually get you into the space story, which Balazs just told you. And then you're supposed to get to the upper levels, the OT levels, which is called Operating Phaeton 1 to 8. And on those levels you are supposed to audit these spirits away, the Phaetons away, so that you can be rid of them for good and you will be a perfect being, which is completely insane.
Yeah.
Don't mind me.
You will be cause over the physical universe, people, everything.
Which means you'll have power over
Yeah.
your surroundings and other people, right?
Yes.
You'll have special powers, which is also complete BS. So it's a you know, when you really think about it, it's quite insane. But the thing about cults is that once you're in, you know, when you spent a number of years, a number of months in there, you spent all that money getting to where you are. Then you're like,
Perfect example.
oh, but I'm already so far in. I've already put so much money and time into the teachings of Scientology. So it must be true. It must, you know, I can't give up now. Surely when I get to the next level, I'll be better. You know, my Phaetons will leave and then I'll be much better and I can do all these crazy things, the supernatural things on the upper level. So they, you know, they gradually drag you in and they indoctrinate you. One thing about Scientology is that the brainwashing is extremely intentional and it's very systematic. It's very intense. So
It is.
you are brainwashing yourself as you're going through these courses that they have
Yeah,
and
the
all the
teachings.
levels and the auditing. So, you other religions, you can have a religion like Christianity or Islam or something, and it's based on a certain teaching, which is a faith, and that's a person can believe in those things and be free and be happy and just live their life and everything. But it's when the teachings take over. There's a person, maybe a cult leader, that comes in and exaggerates all these things and makes it. They put so much emphasis on it that it controls your whole life, and then suddenly you're in a cult. Scientology is meant to control people from the very beginning. So there's no good foundation to build on. It's all meant to entrap and enslave the human mind and the human spirit.
Right.
So that's why it's extra difficult, and it takes much longer to deprogram yourself from Scientology, because it's so intentional. It's made to brainwash you. It is made to enslave you from the very beginning. There's no good beginnings, So that's a lot of talking from me. I hope it makes sense.
To me, it made sense.
Great.
Totally.
Yes, great. Thank you. Yeah, so is there anything else you want to... I mean, I could lecture for hours on the few things that I know. I feel, I could say a lot of things, but you've been inside, and, we're not asking you to...
Yeah, I was inside.
Yes, so you know what it's like from the inside.
It was very intense to learn the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
Just to brainwash you.
Yeah.
There was just one policy,
It's
manners.
hypnotizing you into submission.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the manners, because I behaved on a certain way, I talk back to certain people, so I needed to read the manners, how to behave, how to act, how to do things. And I was like, I could say the whole policy out of my mind like a poem, but I could not apply it because it was not for me. If you don't like the mushroom, you can eat it, but you will not really like it.
It's your favorite analogy,
Exactly.
the mushroom analogy.
Exactly, because you can say hi to your senior, hi sir, but
Yeah.
if you really hate him, you will say hi sir.
Yeah.
He will feel that you said, and nothing wrong because you said the right thing, hi sir, but on a certain way you said it, so
Yeah,
this
you
is
don't
what I
have
needed to change, which I never did. So, and they try to brainwash me, like how to behave, how to act, and what to say, what not to say. It didn't happen.
Yeah.
And that's just one policy, which I needed to read, like, I'm not exaggerating, like 100 times at least.
Did you go through any of the training routines, the TRs, as it were?
When I was at Narconon, Denmark,
Right.
yes.
Yeah.
I did like 1,000 hours,
Yeah.
closed eyes, 1,000 hours,
Yeah.
open eyes.
Yeah. And those drills, those trainings are also meant to hypnotize you into submission in a physical way. So
Yeah.
that when you are asked to do something, whether it makes sense or it doesn't make sense, you just do it.
Uncomfortable
Yes.
or...
Yes. That anything you're uncomfortable with, you're just supposed to brush it off, water
Yeah.
off a duck's back, and just go and do whatever they ask you to do. That's the point of those training routines. So you can see that it's designed from the beginning to be enslaving. There's no like, oh, we want to help humanity, we want to do this for them, and it's all BS, complete BS.
It is, and to go on a full circle, when they brainwash you with the TRs, you need to be comfortable with whatever. You need to confront,
Yeah.
to look at it. And when there is a disconnection, like your father doesn't like Scientology. So here it is. You need to disconnect, be comfortable with it because that's the teachings, you
Yeah.
know. So
Yeah.
until that point, you are so brainwashed that you just forget your father. Yeah, I can disconnect my father. I don't mind. I go full blast, go and study Scientology. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Just because you sat down for hours, hundreds of hours.
Yeah.
And now you are comfortable to disconnect with your family, with your friends,
Yes.
whoever.
Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't mean anything to you to say goodbye to the important people in your life.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't. It means something to you, but maybe it doesn't mean as much to you as it did before. So yeah.
No emotion behind, no thoughts behind,
Yes.
like what I lose, what I don't lose, like nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
You are totally empty because of these
It's-
teachings.
Yeah, it's all about compliance, just obeying, and yeah. Oh, it's very sad.
This song is by Country Girl, and it says in a lot of different languages that it's a cult.
Oh,
That's the
cool!
only thing it says, yeah.
Wow.
That's the only thing. That's the one sentence, different within different languages. Okay.
Wait a minute.
Nice.
It's a cult. Es una sekte. Det en kult.
Det er en kult.
Jättekult. Es ist eine Sekte. Öschnje kult. Geschieht schon seit Jahren. Es ist ein Projekt.
Wow.
Not bad.
I love it. It's very nice.
Not at all.
Very nice. I'll put this on my chill list.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't see the chat from here, to be honest. I'm sorry.
What
I can
levels?
only see a little bit.
Villa Vendetta is saying, what levels did you both get to? Were you in the Sea Org? You were not in.
I was never in. Thank God. I just have a passion for eradicating whatever harms people in any way I can. So I'm just trying to do a little bit as what I can. But Balázs was in. So
I was in. I went on the bridge, super high up, almost OT8. I
wow.
almost ended up on OT8,
You learned to lie in Scientology.
but the end result was to finish the purification rundown, which is the first step, and that's it.
And that gave you a big love for saunas, right? You love sauna.
Oh,
I love
saunas.
I love taking pills.
Oh, the vitamins.
And
It was a nightmare.
The oils. That sounds disgusting.
It was disgusting.
Oh, drinking oil.
Can you tell how much vitamins you're supposed to take?
I don't know, because I was smashing it at one point because it was
Oh, okay.
it was like a snowball, you know,
Every
Every day?
at
What?
the end, you know, it was every day it was a bit more and more, a
That's
few
not
more.
healthy. That's
Like
not healthy,
you
guys.
know.
Don't do that. Don't try that at home.
In the beginning we took like, I don't know, maybe 10 pills, and then at the end like it was
You build it up.
50, 60, I
Aren't
don't
you
know.
supposed to? You're supposed to start with more if you have a deficit of something, and then you actually go down a bit, right? most treatments are like that. Well, it depends what it is, obviously. But okay, that's just insane. That's crazy.
Yeah.
They obviously they don't have any doctors attached who are competent. I think. I don't want to say anything about all the doctors in there, but I can at least mention a couple of doctors. I won't. Yeah. Let's not get into that. Any doctor I think would probably tell you that is not a good idea. That to take that much niacin and pills and different oils and things. I think people have been seriously harmed during the period, right?
I think so too.
Yes. I think somebody said that some people even died.
Yeah, I was thinking, yeah.
I mean, that's just unreal. A place that is that says it's supposed to help you, and then you end up feeling worse and even dying from whatever they did to you.
But this is how they break you. First physically,
Yeah.
and then mentally they try to break you down, and they never build you up. That's the problem.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyway, back to the question. In the Sea Org, I also went so high up. I almost ended up in ILO, International Liaison Office, the middle management in Los Angeles. I almost ended up working there, but I refused it. So basically,
How did you do that? How were you able to refuse?
I said I want to go home, back to Denmark.
Right. Okay.
And I didn't comply with any order. I didn't study, so I was
Wow.
backflashing, talking back, not follow any order basically, and said just send me back, please. So
Yeah.
I was a ethics particle, a huge trouble.
Again, Scientology. Again.
Yeah. So this is how. And then after 1 month, it went on for 1 month. When I said no, I want to go home. I am not doing anything, and I decided, okay, send him back. So this is how I escaped from America back to Denmark. Yeah, but
That was
was
very brave, I think.
yeah, I was
Not
never
everyone
posted.
Yeah. Not everyone will have the spirit to fight back.
Yeah. Yeah, America was so far away from my reality, you know. I didn't know anybody, I didn't know any system
Yeah.
around how it works, what not work, what doesn't work, you know.
Yeah.
And there was no friends over there, and it was so weird, uncomfortable, you know. There was no freedom like in Denmark. You can kind of walk around, like as you can see, they are coming in and out, even SEAL members
Yeah.
from the org.
Yeah.
So in Los Angeles, there was no such freedom at all.
You're just in the building the
Yes.
whole time. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're only allowed to leave if you have permission. Is that right? Yep.
You mean the
I mean,
base?
yes, if you want to go outside and do something. Let's say that you have to go to the doctor, or let's say that you have to go.
Yeah,
somewhere.
you need to go through with the CSW, go through different
Yeah.
people to approve that you can go to visit somebody, or
Right.
I don't know,
Yeah.
check your breast because of the
Yeah.
whatever happened to you, or
Sure.
anything.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's another sign of a cult.
Yeah.
The control just over everyday endeavors. If you have to go to the doctor, if you have to go somewhere to buy something or whatever, then you need to be approved to go out, like a hall pass. You know,
Yeah.
and that's just. There's a crow. Yeah, so that's, you know, everyday things are just obsessively controlled, which is not necessary for most people. Was there a lot of self-policing?
Yeah.
Yeah?
The guy just went in. I was working with him at Narconon Denmark.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. What was the question?
Yeah, no.
Self-policing.
Yeah.
Self-police.
So, what level of self-policing would you say that you were doing, or other people were doing, in terms of when you're by yourself and nobody's watching you? Are you able to? Were you doing self-policing then, or were you just doing whatever you wanted, or how do you?
In Scientology or
Yes.
in the Sea Org?
Any time. Any
Okay,
time.
yeah. In the Sea Org, it was very tough. You needed to hide all your counter thoughts against your job or your post or Scientology or the breach. So how they would call, you had to be in PT, present time, all the time, and no case on post. Like there is no case. How is it? You're auditing. Your mind had to be in order, no matter what.
So you have to comply all the time, even when you're by yourself.
Yes.
And that's something that you get into eventually, is it? That you can't really escape it, even when you're by yourself. That you don't, you know, you're always in that mindset.
Yeah, this is how you brainwash yourself.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if you are not doing what you're supposed to do, then you are making overs, and then you will withhold it, and you will be in trouble immediately. You will be an ethics particle for yourself, because you know, oh, I could do much more, and then, you know, it reflects back to your job and
Yeah.
all these
Right. Yeah.
own brainwash, you know.
Yeah. So you can't step out of that mindset even when you're in your private room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And when people are around you or one person, it's not like fake it until you make it. You fake it all the time, no matter what, you know.
Yeah.
You do something, you figure out something, I don't know. It's weird. We brainwash ourselves.
Yes. Yeah.
This is what I can say.
Yeah.
Day by day, minute by minute, policy by policy,
Yeah.
order by order, you know.
Yeah. Definitely.
Horrible.
Yeah.
And
It
you don't
sounds
hear
awful.
anything else but Ron Hubbard.
So it's supposed to be the bridge to total freedom, and in fact, it's leading you the opposite way. When you enter, you would usually have all the freedom that you want, and then when you enter, you gradually become less and less free in your mind and in your physical body as well.
Yeah.
So that's the sad part. It's like it's a con. It's it's a con.
It is.
You know, and it's entrapment. So it's very sad, and also not just that you are physically unable to maybe leave the building. Some people are also, when they are, let's say, from another country,
Oh yeah.
Scientology will take their passports and their papers, so what otherwise would help them to travel freely, so that they're not even able to leave that country that they've now been placed in by the cult.
Yeah.
So that's also an issue. It's trafficking essentially. So that's why we're always saying that Scientology is a human trafficking cult, which is awful. So terrible
Yeah.
place. Yeah. Did you ever meet anyone in Scientology who you felt was genuinely happy? At any given moment.
Genuinely happy? No. It was always a fake happiness.
Right.
Somehow it was pushed, you know, like be happy on tone 40
Right.
or something.
Yeah. We're
It's fine.
keeping an eye. We're keeping
It's
an eye.
fine so far.
Yeah. Nobody has entered the. There's a guy from the org. Behind us. So
Yeah.
okay. But so far we're okay. I think. Here we are. Anyway,
Anyway.
yeah. So nobody was genuinely happy inside.
No, even when they got married or something really good happened, it was always viewed from the Scientology viewpoint. Like, what can I do with this happiness or
Yeah.
with this nice moment to do more in Scientology
Yeah.
or for Scientology?
Yeah.
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 Why not?
I mean,
And what is not fine about that? I was part of this Scientology for 11 years.
no.
No?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So we have a visitor.
You have a visitor.
Yes.
Can you handle it? Ethics officer, can you handle that?
How long have you been in Scientology?
Who is handling the music? Turn it down a bit.
Can we turn down the music a little? Mirjam.
Mirjam, can you turn it down just a bit?
Yes. Sorry? So did it have too much or was it too expensive? Or?
Should we move there? I don't know.
Guess. That'd be okay. Would it be okay if we did ask him?
Have you ever looked up Scientology online? Like what people that
Maybe just record the sound. So if we move over there, record the sound.
Yeah.
because I think that
Should we move there? Mirjam,
Mirjam.
are considered to be suppressive people here. So. Yeah, we are suppressive people. According to Scientology. Yeah, of course you can sit here. You're more than welcome.
Everyone is welcome here.
Everyone is welcome here.
Yes.
Absolutely. I'm just saying that normally what they do is that if a Scientologist talks to us, they come and they take this. What is it called? The thing when you
8C.
8C.
8, like number 8 and the C.
8C
It's the TR routine 8 and the part C or something.
Yeah, TR routine 8C, where they come and take you from shoulder. They say, please come with me, and then they will take you in.
I always hated this 8C,
No.
you know, because they used it, they overused it. You know why? Even when you just stood somewhere and they came and pushed you away, you know, or they grabbed you and, you know, tossed you. And it's like, say something, like use the communication. Don't
Right.
8C
Oh,
me.
so they don't say anything. They
No,
just grab
they
you.
just, yeah, exactly.
That's weird.
And it was so annoying.
Yeah.
Many times I was upset. Oh, what's
Like
your
you're a
Uber?
child.
What? Exactly. It's a
Yeah.
Wow.
That's weird.
How is it?
So there's a big
I don't know.
coming of a legal
Misemotion, yeah.
Yeah.
Why you are upset? Like, dude,
Yeah.
why do you
that's
touch
very
me and
strange.
push me? Like, you want me to punch you or something? Like, say something. Hi, Balazs, can you move a bit? Yeah, sure thing. Here you are.
Yeah.
That's it. Easy peasy.
So there's, for example,
Communication, the universal solvent Scientology. So please use it.
raped by her father several times.
It's also Scientologist.
And what happened was
What?
that
That's also
Mirjam-
Scientologist.
That woman
Yeah.
on the bike?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's in uniform. Weird uniform.
Okay.
was born, she was her child. She was his child. And Mirjam Francis was raped by her father. And instead of going to the police, they sent her dad.
It's not my channel. Why am I sitting here and entertaining the world? You know?
Well, this is where we started. We started by telling something about me, and then I wanted you to explain a little bit about Scientology, and now we're sort of giving a lecture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if we should move closer
it's
because
a very hard text, don't get me
I
wrong.
don't know.
But there,
Let's do it.
yeah,
Or
yeah.
you do it.
And
I'm
then
not that
there's,
brave.
all right.
Mirjam,
You want me to do it? Okay. Let's see. Is it okay? Is it okay if we come a bit closer? We're not filming anyone. We're just sitting here. Let's put Monica in focus. There you go.
Hi.
So basically, what
Let's
happened
put closer
with the
to.
Hilltop abuse is
Yeah.
that at the Big Blue building in Los Angeles, the people that are too sick to work in the city organization, they just lock them up.
So,
and they are not getting
Mirjam
medical
is just
care.
talking
So
to
there's
someone
a man
who's in
called Mike
Scientology.
Brown who got
So-
his mother out of Scientology, and she was very close to dying. And when they
I
got
need my
her-
reading
when they
glasses, I
got
can't
her
read a
out of
thing.
The building, because they were keeping her
Exactly.
behind closed doors. They found out that Scientology had taken credit card debt on her name for hundreds of thousands of dollars. And when that was found out, then Scientology.
That was in the United States?
Yeah, but that's only like 4 years ago. But
And nobody have told me about it. Because it's top secret.
yeah, I know, because they don't want you to know, because then you start to ask questions and then you start to
Yeah,
Google and think.
that's
Yeah, and you're not allowed to do that. I know.
that's a very black spot on Scientology.
Yes, yes. And Balazs here, he was working in Narconon for 2 years.
What?
He was working in Narconon for 2 years.
What's that?
Narconon is owned by Scientology. It's supposed to be a drug rehabilitation center, but there's no medical professionals working there. There's only people like Balazs, who was actually trafficked from Hungary when he didn't speak a word of Danish or English. He worked there for 2 years, 3 years, sorry. He didn't get any pay for that 3 years he was working there, not even the seer. And sometimes there was not even food enough for him over there.
Not just for me, for anybody.
Yeah, yeah. And he left because the executive director for Narconon, and Narconon is owned by Scientology, don't get me wrong. The person who was executive director basically pushed the so-called volunteers at Narconon to go and work on a house of a private person. It didn't even have anything to do with Narconon. And that's when Bala said, I'm not doing this free work anymore because you're making me work construction.
But I don't, of course I don't, my English is not so good.
Yeah,
But if this is true, you tell me about child abuse, I'm shocked.
yeah. They are right.
So they are protecting him, and because they don't want it to get out,
Yeah.
because then Scientology will be destroyed.
Yes, yes.
Oh, that's okay. I understand that.
Yeah, and there's going to be a criminal case now. But they are,
Okay, why? Okay. So, but that's a big, what do you say? That's a criminal act inside Scientology.
yes, covering crimes. Yes.
Yeah. I will ask. I know somebody in there.
Yeah.
What he says, because if he lies to me, I can. My girlfriend is a liar.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. But she's not Scientology. She lies about money.
Yeah.
I've just found out.
Just to let you know, we are live streaming. You're not on the camera, but
No, it's okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good.
She lies about money, and I just found out today. I'm shocked. My girlfriend. You know,
Yeah.
you have a sickness in the brain. You lie about everything. It's called some.
Sorry to
It's
hear
a sickness.
Yeah.
that. Sorry about that. Yeah.
Sorry about what?
Sorry
I'm sorry
about
to
that.
hear
You
that
found
your
out that
girlfriend
No,
is lying to you.
okay, but I can't prove it. I just say this what you told me is not right.
Yeah.
Because she wants money for something too much money. I said, what you gonna use all that money for?
Yeah.
And then she says this and this and this. That's too much money, honey. That's not
Yeah.
true. You cannot.
Yeah.
You cannot. How can you even ask about it?
Yeah.
Let's see. Why?
Yeah.
Now I have a technique. Next time she asks me money, I just laugh.
Yeah.
And then I don't send money because I get ruined, you know.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. But
And
Scientology is also very expensive.
Yeah, I know that, and I know, yeah, because I was in shock when he said, what did you ask me for?
Yes.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And it just, that's the way he said that, and then he said it gets more expensive and more expensive. It gets more expensive amount.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm not to prove, you know.
No. But I definitely recommend that you go online and you look at.
I will do it, I won't.
Yeah, because they are told to deny everything, and they are probably going to say that I'm a criminal. Because that is Scientology's technique, is always to attack, never defend. So they never they never defend anything they say. They only make claims towards me. So I can already tell you that they say I have been harassing Scientologists.
No, I don't say anything. I'm not sure, but I'm shocked. It happened, but it's only one person, right?
No. There is a person called Serge Delmar, who is also was trafficked from I think it was from Mexico to USA.
He's
And
also a child abuser.
no, he was a child auditor, so he was auditing adults in a hotel in Los Angeles. And the people wanted specifically from him to audit and do these nervousness and whatever to people because they wanted him to touch them. And he was sexually abused and raped there also.
By grown-ups or?
Yeah, by grown-ups. Yeah. It's
But I hope you not tell me he was raped by Scientologists.
yes, he was.
What?
Yes, he was.
What?
Yes,
In the United States?
yes. But this is not only United States. The same has happened in Denmark. Have you heard of a man called Robert David?
No. I'm shocked. Yeah, I'm not just because first I'm shocked about my girlfriend today. Of course.
Yeah, I understand.
Because but it has nothing to do with that.
No.
But sometimes if you discover something, you can get, in Rome,
Yeah.
about for many years the Catholics priests
Yeah.
inside have sexually abused small boys
Yes.
for years.
Yes.
There was a big case some years ago, and I was in shock. I said, "No, can it really be true?" Yes, it's
Yes.
because they cannot have a normal sexual life, so
Yeah.
they are abusing small children. That's not cool,
Entertaining.
and I hope they are all arrested.
Just go into.
Because why does it have to go? Why do you have to meet? Yeah.
Yeah. But basically, just one moment, I'm just fixing this so there's no one on the frame. But yeah, in Denmark, this man called Robert Dam, he was a Scientologist for 25 years or something.
Okay.
And he was all the way to, I think, OT5. Was Robert Dam OT5?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he was OT5. And they will also say that Robert Dam is a criminal, because that's what they always say.
What did he do?
He left Scientology and he has written 2 books about Scientology.
Yeah, but did it, you say,
They said he stole money because he was working in conjunction with New Era publications.
but have you done something bad?
No. They just said he stole money, which is not true. And he wrote a book about his own story, but last year he wrote a book called Mørkets Hoteller, Børnene i Scientology. And in this book, he is telling about sexual abuse that has happened in Denmark,
Inside Scientology.
inside Scientology. Child rape.
I'm very sad to hear all this because I was my father did that to me when I was a child.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I don't expect you to believe me. But
Yeah.
he was I don't know what's it called when you do that to children. What's it called in English? A pedophile.
yeah, pedophile,
My father
exactly.
was a pedophile. So
Yeah,
he tried with my sister and tried with me.
yeah,
My sister was too big, so she said it to my mother, and she doesn't even react.
yeah,
So good mother, right?
yeah.
No, but that's in the past.
Yeah, but then you can understand how people are feeling
Yes, I know.
deprived from their right to have legal, police to get involved. And the reason why Scientology hide this is because they don't want to lose their status. It's
course.
about PR. Everything is about PR.
So they cover each other.
Yeah, they cover each other. So
That's not good.
no, so Robert Dam, the books are in Danish because he is a Danish man. You can also get hold of him. His email is
It's okay. I have this.
yeah,
Is this all?
yeah. It is unfortunately it is true, and that's why we are here, because we need to get this information far and wide.
So what will happen now about all this?
So there will be a big announcement on Monday regarding a legal prosecution in USA, and I hope that will also give some results in Denmark, because everything is going to come out in the open now, and we hope that people will get justice.
Is there something about it in the news?
It will for sure be in the news, at one point, but right now it will come out on Monday. It's been very quiet because, of course, it's been tried to keep quietly from Scientology until the news are out. But now there is a big case going on, and you can on that page called fsciento.space, you can find a list of Scientology survivors, and they have their own YouTube channels where they tell about their experiences in Scientology.
Tell me about he's from America.
Serge Delmar, yes.
So he have been a child abuser.
No, Mirjam Francis's father was a child abuser.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Serge Delmar was a child doing auditing for adults, and they were abusing him.
Okay,
Because there's this massage table in the room when you do nervousist. You have had a nervousist, I guess.
I don't know what it is.
When you lie on massage table.
Yeah. No, I haven't tried that.
Yeah. But they are, they were, yes.
So you guys have been studying inside Scientology.
Only Balazs, he was in the Sea Organization for 3 years. But anything I tell you will be denied, and they will make accusations that I am the...
If it's denied, it's because they are scared of losing Scientology,
Yes,
To
yes.
cover up,
Yes.
like when you cover up...
Yes.
Now I cover up my girlfriend because I don't want. Yeah, maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I would find another. But the problem is she's pregnant.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So what will I do? Do I drop her,
Yeah.
or do I cover her? If I don't cover her,
Yeah.
she will lose everything.
Yeah.
It's up to me. It's my life.
Yeah.
Will I marry a liar or not?
Yeah. But I will definitely say that any kind of solution or answer you will not get from Scientology. That's for sure.
No solutions.
No solutions. It's if you study about it, I don't want to make like these harsh accusations because you will be just shocked. But in the end of the day, there are.
I think nothing can shock me more than Donald Trump.
David-
I know it's not true.
David Miscavige, for example, he was married. David Miscavige.
I don't know him. I don't follow the news because I get always depressed. I get depressed when I look at the news.
Okay, yeah.
I only watch DVD movies. And,
Yeah. Okay. So who is the leader of Scientology?
The leader?
Yeah. Who is the head of Scientology?
I don't know his name.
Okay.
I just know those in this church.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I don't know so much about it. Maybe I
Okay.
should study more. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
The leader of every
Yeah.
of
So-
every church.
Yeah. There's a man called David Miscavige.
I just know that Ron Hubbard was.
L. Ron Hubbard was actually a convicted criminal. Yes, and when he died, there's if you look on the free internet online, you can find out that L. Ron Hubbard died in a trailer, a caravan.
Trailer.
Yeah, he was living in a trailer for the last a caravan for the last 3 years of his life, and he had psych meds in his blood.
What is that?
Antidepressants, things like that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and that is not allowed in Scientology.
But is that proved?
Yes, there's an autopsy report.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I'm confused.
I know you're confused.
I'm so shocked.
Yeah, I know,
Okay,
but
but
it's
I will go and now I'm what do we call curious. I'm actually curious.
yeah. But you definitely should look and
But all the information is here.
yeah, all the information is there. Yes, absolutely.
There can be a dark side to Scientology.
Yeah.
Like there's a dark side to, like I told you, my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Because I don't think she tells me, in fact, my mother have been, when you're disappointed by your parents,
Yeah.
but they don't show them, your parents don't show you the real you, who they really are,
Yeah.
before it's too late.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Yeah, but
So
that's why I'm also telling you that
Yeah.
don't put any more money in it because you will regret it sooner or later.
But I will never regret it because it gets more expensive.
Yes, it gets expensive.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and I don't know if you have any money on account there, but that
No,
will.
I don't.
Okay, good.
No, I'm not Tom Cruise.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, no.
Yeah.
Donald Trump have a lot of money. He can buy.
Yeah.
I don't think he's a Scientologist.
Yeah.
I don't even think he's a religious.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know what he does.
Yeah.
Maybe he buy hookers. I don't know anything about
Yeah,
it. It's
yeah.
not my business.
No.
mean like
No.
Davey?
I just trying to survive.
No, and if you want to continue doing Scientology, be my guest, but just look into it. It's better to know what you are getting into before you do it, rather than learn later and then regret.
I think I have to talk to my.
Can you give a card? Hi. Give a card. Give a card. Who has a card?
That's bold because.
Yes. Yes. So definitely fsciento.space.
Any of you ex-members? I just got goosebumps.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. It's fine. I got over it. Good. You're here now.
See, people know. They walk past by. They know about Scientology.
Of course, they also have inside.
No, but they know about it because it's public knowledge. It's only Scientologists that are told not to look.
You could basically stand outside of it.
Yeah, they have filed a restraining order against us twice.
Really?
Got rejected. They are telling that we are physically being grabbing them and all kind of stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
I have to go and read this tonight.
Yes,
But,
do
I
that.
don't have nothing to do tonight, so
Yeah,
I promise you that. But,
do that.
it's true what you say.
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
Yeah. And remember when they tell that I'm a criminal?
No, I don't judge you now. I don't judge anybody, but
No, no. Yeah, and you know, if you ask them about these people, most of them they don't know either because it's the same for them.
must know.
No, because they are not allowed to look. The only one you would maybe who would maybe know something is head of OSA.
So they don't know inside. My friend doesn't know about it, or what?
No, because they are not allowed to Google. They are not allowed to read anything negative about Scientology.
I thought they know about it.
Some people know, but not everyone.
They are told to shut up.
Yes,
What will happen if they talk that we can find?
yes,
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah. Thrown out the street. Yes.
That's some kind of. Should be more people. Police example if you give them money.
Yeah.
To shut up or something.
Yeah.
In the Philippines, there's a president. He's sit on the drugs.
Yeah.
In the Philippines.
It means a lot
Yeah.
to us.
The president.
Yeah. Have a great
owns the
day.
drugs.
Yeah.
The president.
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
Yeah.
And that's the president. He should be a good man. He's a criminal.
Yeah. Yeah.
She
You-
showed me that night. She
Yeah.
showed me that. So
Yeah.
I said, kill him.
Yeah.
Hey.
But if you're going in there now, they might suggest you a PTS handling right away.
What's that?
PTS handling,
What's that?
potential traversals handling, ethics program kind of.
No. Okay. Well. But check it out.
I will.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Poor man. He has no idea what's going on. He said he was in for some time and then he was out because it got too expensive and now he got dragged into it again and they are selling 15,000 Danish kroner courses for him. Yeah. Yeah, so he doesn't know much about this, but now he will. I don't know how they can fix this situation now for him. This is gonna be interesting.
I mean, he chose to be here.
Yeah, he chose, and I said I'm live streaming on YouTube. So okay, sorry, I've been ignoring the chat completely. Thank you, T, for the super sticker. Someone is spamming the chat. Hi, Kiekatsu. We have 147 people here. Has anyone even seen our... Yeah.
Nice.
So we have our signs here. Okay, you can't read it because it's the wrong way
backwards,
around.
yeah.
But it says Scientology breaks up families and would you let your child sign a billion-year contract? Should we have some music, guys? What do you think?
Yeah, that's nice.
Yes, let's do some music.
Nice backing from that couple that just came by.
Yes, I heard
Yeah,
that. That was
so
great.
nice.
Yeah. Yeah, so let's hope we're gonna be back here again and again and again and again and again.
Because we have nothing better to do on Saturdays.
No. My social life is like, so I will be here.
No, honestly, you know, sometimes Scientology is like, oh, but you're lying and everything.
Yeah.
You know, you're just selling lies to people walking by and everything. Why, oh why, would we, for no money, stay here on a Saturday? We could be doing anything else.
Exactly.
For nothing. Nobody's paying us to do anything
No.
like this, you know? So it doesn't make any sense to
No.
ask that question.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Why wouldn't we make up things and just for nothing?
Yeah. It's just because we're bad people we like to hang out here. It's crazy.
That argument just doesn't make any sense.
So, Monica, do you want, or do you need to stand or?
No.
Okay, so let's do a little mini interview now.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Because I want to hear Monica's story also. So you have never been in Scientology?
No, I haven't.
And how did you get interested in this topic?
Well, I've always been interested in understanding why people believe what they believe.
Yeah.
And so I've been watching a lot of YouTube on atheism and religion and stuff like that, just
Yeah.
to try and figure out why people end up believing in various religions and stuff like that.
Yeah. And when did you
And,
first come in, find out about Scientology and what they do?
I think it was about 2020 or something.
Yeah?
Yeah, during the first lockdowns, I watched a lot of YouTube and there was some crossover between the channels I watched about religion and then
Yeah.
I think Aaron Smith-Evans' channel
Yeah.
popped up and I started watching that
Yeah.
and started learning what Scientology was
Yeah.
and before that I didn't really know exactly what was going on and why and
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
just started from there.
Yeah.
So and basically I've been watching all the shenanigans.
Yeah. Joe is writing.
yeah.
Great to see Monica here.
So
Yeah. So from my experience was that first I was just learning about the Scientology beliefs, and that they take everything, all the money out of you
Yeah.
that they can. But for me, the turning point was when I understood the coercive behavior in Scientology and the way that they treat children and the
Yes.
people that
Exactly.
volunteer
Yeah.
their entire life for them.
yeah.
Is that also something?
Once I found out how they abuse people and abuse
Yeah.
children, and that
Yeah.
was when I really got sort of sucked into the anti-Scientology.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you found me somewhere. Where did you find me?
Well, I started watching all the protests
Yeah.
around the world, and you popped up at some point, and I think, oh great, someone in Denmark.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
So I started watching you because it was relevant to where
Yeah.
I live, and
Yeah. Did you know that they had their European headquarters in Denmark?
I did know, yes.
Yeah.
I have never had any interaction with Scientology at all, but
No.
I knew that they were here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Monica's crocheted. How do I say that word? I don't-
Crocheted.
Crocheted. Body Thetans are the best. Yes, I have them at home, and I'm so happy you came that day because I was starting to feel almost like we're not reaching the people in Denmark because it's only people in the US watching us, and then you came there out of nowhere. I mean, I know Rose came as well, but there's been a long time between that.
Yeah.
No one has said that, okay, hey, I want to step up, I want to do something.
Yeah.
And then you said you had tried to find me a couple of times and
I know.
got
Every time you were live, I think I have about 45 minutes from home to Copenhagen. So every time I tried to catch you in Copenhagen, you were already gone. So just
yeah,
so
like a fart in Sahara. That's what they say in Finnish. So yeah,
yeah.
but I'm really happy and that you're here, and I think we are starting to reach out more people, and I think this science is good.
Yeah,
Because
I think so, yeah.
even if people are not engaging us, they see the sign, and
I see the sign and when some people pass by,
Yeah.
they say, oh, it's a call.
yeah,
Already, even though they did not see the
Yes,
sign yet, but
exactly.
they see the
exactly.
church.
And right now they have a stand at the central square. We just went to look at it quickly. So they have a Dianetics stand there, and they are selling books. So maybe some people are walking past here. They say, okay, Scientology is bad, and then after that, they bump into the Dianetics tent over there, and they're like, hey, I just saw what you guys do, Even though they're trying to be sneaky and it's Dianetics, it's not Scientology, but that's exactly what Scientology is.
Here it comes the scam.
Yes,
Starts.
yes. Did you catch the talk we had with the man before?
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. It seemed like he didn't really know what he has gotten himself
no, I
into.
didn't know anything about it.
No. So I hope, because he should not. Do you think, Palas, he's allowed to go on the course now, like just as if nothing happened?
When you have a PTS situation, and he has a PTS situation at the moment. Because
Yeah.
He was talking literally to SPs.
Yeah, and he heard some very concerning things.
Exactly. So it needs to be interrogated for sure. So
Yeah.
there is some ethics interview for sure before letting him go on course or any other thing.
Yeah.
Session.
Yeah. And how can they turn this situation? Because he was already very shocked. So if they start to treat him like he has a bad situation, wouldn't that even make him doubt more that, hey,
Yeah, there's something wrong here.
yeah, maybe they're right about what they said outside.
But who said and what they said, you know? Who said it? Like I said something, a big SP who was part of the church and
Yeah.
he was kicked out, I was kicked out. This is what they will say.
Yeah.
Because I had
Yeah.
problem with alcohol, with lying, with drugs, with
Yeah.
second dynamic, with whatever, you know, sex or something. So why would the person
Yeah.
believe
Yeah.
me or us
Yeah.
if we are bad? We are just
Yeah.
liars.
Let's say hi to Rose.
Sorry guys, I have to go. for
Thank you so
today,
much for
but
coming.
Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.
Thank you for bringing the looks into our crowd.
The beauty.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
See you sooner than anyone thinks.
thank
Yes.
Tack för det.
Yeah, we're in Denmark.
The speaker, yeah?
Oh yeah, I can take it now.
other side.
Yeah, I will just put the volume a bit down.
Great.
Bye bye. Thank you for coming. Yeah. So that's. But I think even just the fact that we managed to catch these people, it's already we already had a little victory here today, and still 129 people in the chat. That's amazing. I hope. What is Scientology? Scientology is a human trafficking, child abusing, mental abusing, financially abusing cult that is also a real estate scam. So I hope I covered everything there. If you want to know more about Scientology, go to fsciento.space and check out stories of Scientology survivors. There's a lot of survivors of the cult of Scientology, and they have some really disturbing stories to share with you guys. So that's that I would recommend to start with. So
Even for me, it's disturbing.
yeah,
And I know the mindset behind, you know, the Scientology
Yeah.
mindset, why the people were treated, how they were treated
Yeah.
inside. But still, what they went through, like Natalie or Lara or whoever you name them,
Yeah.
it's super horrible. Like how could they survive? You know, like wow,
yeah.
it's bad.
Yeah.
Scientology is bad.
Yeah, but the part of Scientology, the first rule of Scientology is
Survive.
no, you don't talk about
Oh,
Scientology.
you don't know, yeah.
So the people inside there, most of them don't know about these horrible crimes happening inside Scientology, and that's a shame. And we are here to change that. We are also here to educate the public. We have our signs here. You can see them. So there's hundreds, maybe thousands of people walking past by, and they are seeing our signs. Spreading the gospel about Scientology's abusive practices. So, thank you for calling me a cult weirdo. I have never been in a cult myself, but I think the weirdos are actually in the cult. But thanks. Thank you, Kendra. You wonder how many have gone missing in the ships. I don't know if they actually. I mean, even when they overboarded people, I think they took them back up over there. But I mean, who knows? Who knows? Ron Hubbard was a mentally disturbed individual, so you know.
He was schizophrenic for sure.
Yeah, he was. Probably something.
When I read some policies and it was, you know, against each other and
Yeah.
contradicted
Yeah.
each other. It
Thanks,
was
Flea
like,
guy.
It's a schizophrenic. Like,
Yeah.
what do I follow now?
Yeah, he was a crazy man, a madman, and it's amazing that even 75 years later, this product of this madman exists.
Yeah, it is weird.
Yeah, it's incredible. But there's things happening right now, and I think if someone could put the live link to Mona's live on the coming Tuesday. Oh no, Monday. Sorry, Monday. There's gonna be some really big news coming from USA regarding some legal proceedings. So definitely put notifications on that video, because that is, in my opinion, the most important thing that has happened in this movement so far, and we're only getting started. Yeah, he wrote mostly science fiction books. I think he was in the Guinness World Book of Records or whatever you call it.
He's still.
Okay.
He holds the record.
Yeah. So he wrote the most books or something in the world, albeit being very shitty books. But yeah.
Quantity over quality.
Yeah. So. Terrell Luken, I'm Finnish, but I have been living in Denmark for almost 20 years. So, yeah. So please, Fat Grammy, also known as Mona, subscribe to her channel. She's gonna keep you all updated on what's going on. And I'm getting a very bad eye from a Scientologist right now. Confront and shatter 1.1. Yeah. Trying the tone 40, not really working. No, it's not working. Yeah, we are staying strong. I mean, I have already got the rejection from the police for 2 restraining orders they have applied against me and my friend Balas here, who is an ex-Scientologist. And yeah, I don't expect them to succeed with that in the future either, because we have not done anything. But we are getting very judgmental looks from the Scientologist. We're not allowed to film the Scientologist in Denmark, so basically that's why you are having us right at your face. My apologies for that, but if I film Scientologist in Denmark, they will make a privacy complaint. So basically, you're not allowed to put online pictures or imagery of Scientologist, because they will just report, and then I need to start editing my videos. And they are And the one thing on the restraining order thing, they were telling that I am on purpose trying to film Scientologists. Look at me. How am I on purpose trying to film Scientologists? Tell me. I am doing my best not to catch a single one on a camera. No, I'm not German, I'm Finnish. What are they trying to hide? They are trying to hide every single crime that has ever happened in Scientology. They are also trying to hide their criminal behavior. They are trying to hide the fact that they scam people out of their hard-earned money. Dallas Snyder, who is paying you? No one is paying me. I go to work. This is my free time. My friend T just gave me a super sticker a little while ago. I can see that it's $1.93, which I appreciate very, very, very much. But that's not something that's paying my mortgage. So I am here completely, of my free will, because friends of mine, Balas, Bianca, Samuel, Cyril, and a lot of others have been horrifically abused inside Scientology, and that's why I'm here. Also because I'm a badass. So, yes, I have Cecil.
And delusional. And least but not last, delusional.
I might be a bit crazy, I might be a bit delusional, but at least I'm not a cult member. Yes, they have committed crimes in the US. Okay, Dallas Snyder, can you just move on? Scientology is not a religion, at least not in Denmark. It's very widely considered to be a cult. So, yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Thank you, Haggis Basher. So, yeah, that's basically it. How long have we been on? We've been only on for 80 minutes so far. Oh, thank you, 2B. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, the trolls are here. The trolls are here. Yes, I got sisu because I'm Finnish. That's we're all born with sisu. Sisu is a word like, you know, in Denmark there's hygge.
Yeah.
Sisu means like you are tenacious, you have guts.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't give up because you got sisu.
Congratulations to the Finnish.
Yes. Makes me extremely stubborn.
We got balls in Hungary.
Yeah, it isn't Tinder. I mean, I'm spoken for at least. So, thank you, Kirby's mom. Thank you. Thank you for the gifted membership, and it went to Holly. That's great. That's great. Yeah, I have guts. I have guts. Most people only have one gut, but I have guts.
I have two, okay?
You have to.
If you...
Okay.
Yeah.
Should we listen to some? I have a good song here. This is Joe Banana's original, and it's called "Where the Hell Is Shelly." Okay, yeah. Now the dancing is starting. Balazs is gonna leave.
Haven't seen Shelly in half my life. She went poof like a magic trick, or did she just call you a dick? She on vacation, locked in a room, building a spaceship, locked in a tomb, running a cult all by herself, or stuck in a basement, yelling for help.
Where the hell is Shelly?
Who makes this music?
This is Joe Bananas.
Okay.
Yeah, tell us, Dave, where's Shelly? Protesting against the cult of Scientology. I'm gonna turn you for a second to the signs here. Oop! Sorry for my triple chin. So. I need to move my body a bit because it's a bit cold. Scientology is a cult, human trafficking cult. It's a good song, right? Yes, I agree. These cults are like a bad rash. I know. They are so itchy. What shoes am I wearing? What Cairo drama? What's happened? How are they saving the planet?
Checking on us. Time to time.
Oh yeah. They're going back again. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the braille. Yeah. Yeah. Where the hell is Shelly? Tell us, Dave. Oh, you wish, Balazs. Thank you so much for showing up here. Thank you so much. I gave you a little gift there, Haggis. Hi, Lini. Good to see you. How does it break families? So if you talk anything negative about Scientology or you leave Scientology, they will force you to disconnect from your family that's still in. Oh, sorry, the family that's still in is not allowed to talk to you anymore. So that's how they break families. If you say something negative about Scientology, Scientologists are not allowed to be in touch with you anymore. Thank you, Chad, for helping. Start flow. Scientology is a human trafficking cult. Learn more. Good. Have a nice Saturday. Yeah, it's like Mormonism on steroids. That's what it is.
I'm sorry, I have a question.
You have a question?
Yes, what does it mean, like Mormonism on steroids? What do you mean by that?
You know what happens when you take steroids?
Yeah, you
grow
get
bigger.
bigger, you get
Yeah.
more
Yeah, so it means that it's like...
deformed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's like Mormonism, but it's just like million times worse. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, I understand that.
Okay,
Okay,
good. Did we do a good word clearing there?
yes. Now 10 sentences with
Yeah, give me 10 examples of using on steroids in the same kind of way. Hi Adam, thank you so much. Thank you so much. We might get a beer later, who knows?
yeah, Long Island iced tea.
Long Island iced tea, okay. Yeah, I've heard of the TikTok cult also. Thank you everyone for joining. Make sure you subscribe and like the live. And if you have your own channel, please share this live because we're gonna be here all the time from now on. All spring, all summer. If the weather allows us, we're gonna be here. We're not going anywhere. Did you hear that, Osa? We are not going anywhere. And Joe will make sure that we're gonna have some banger songs for the summer. Scientology is a cult. Yes.
We don't need no touch assist. We're keyed in and fine with it. No case gain, no dating chains. Just standing tall in the pouring rain. We got a satellite, yeah, it's real. Double check like a hot tool steel. You can KSW all you like.
See, we're having a wild crocheting party here. This is amazing. We can do anything here. I would even consider, one day if we are here for a long time to order food delivery, but a lot of the Volt drivers are Scientologists, so I'm not sure I want to give them my phone number. No. Haggis, I love you, girl. I love you. Oh, someone is asking, what are you making?
I am making a sweater.
A sweater?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's so cool. Oh, that's gonna be nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Just from her
Yeah,
right now. And, I'm going to make the other half.
yeah. That's nice. Yes. I think there's gonna be a lot of crocheting happening here this summer.
Probably.
Yeah, Irish Mart is saying that you're super talented.
Oh, thank you.
I should have taken, next time I will take one of, or maybe I will take all my body thetans with me so I can show them. Yeah. Would you be able to crochet me the one of those, you see, my picture is like the green alien.
I think it's dry anyway.
That would be so cool if you had, because it's like this kind of color,
Yeah.
kind of green. It would be so cool.
I can try and find some green yarn
I can
somewhere.
pay for you for it. It's it would be so cool. Yeah. Oh, Carol is saying you should make a YouTube channel where you're doing crocheting.
I don't have the mental capacity to do that.
No, okay. Okay, she's saying she's doing this on a hobby basis. Too much pressure having a YouTube channel, yeah. And Haggis Basher might be flying from Canada to Denmark at one point.
Good.
Just to give Scientology the... suppressive acts. Scientology is a cult. Human trafficking cult. Learn more about the protesting movement.
Screaming through the silence, fists in the air, but the man she called father won't even stare. They labeled her an SP, cast her aside, but she's got a fire they can't hide. With Scotty by her side, she's taking the fight, city to city through the dead of night. She'll never be silent, never back down.
Scientology is a human trafficking cult. Learn more about the global movement. A lot of people agreeing with us here. Scientology is an abusive cult. Okay, I will check in with you guys. Sorry for the triple chin once again. I'm gonna try and fix this one moment. So let's see. I'm trying to fix this. Thank you for the super sticker. Thank you so much. All help is appreciated. We're gonna get some new new posters also when I get to design them. So thank you. Thank you.
Cast her aside, but she's got a fire they can't hide. With Scotty by her side, she's taking the fight, city to city.
Scientology is a human trafficking cult.
She'll never be silent, never.
It's like this weather makes you cry.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
My mascara got totally messed up already. Oh my god. Look at this. Sorry, I'm using you guys as a mirror. So much for putting on any makeup today, huh? Yes, please share T's live. Have you scheduled it yet? Because then the guys can put the link in the chat. Hi, Mr. Logician. I am a very badass. Shizo, if you want to do that to Tom Cruise, I'm not opposed to that. He might even like it.
Come out of the door. Her heart broke as he turned once more. He walked right past.
And I'm dancing because I'm freezing. So I'm doing my hand snake once again. I just need to be careful because Balas is getting so embarrassed of me that he's gonna leave soon. Are you leaving now? Okay.
I'm leaving soon. To drink a longer than nice thing.
Oh, I need to get a drink as well. Yeah, I guess he would love it for sure. Scientology is an abusive cult. Learn more about the global protesting movement. Scientology is a cult.
Welcome to the Way to Happiness, a guide filled with timeless virtues
Listen.
like empathy, honesty, and compassion.
Listen this message. It's important message.
Chapter 1. Take care of yourself. Taking care of yourself is vital. physically, mentally, and emotionally. Start by questioning why you're working 100-hour weeks for pennies in the Sea Org. Ask yourself, is living under constant financial pressure to donate and conform as a parishioner really self-care? Self-care begins with saying, no, I don't need another set of courses to find happiness, because happiness isn't in a registrar's office, it's in freedom. Taking care of yourself might mean stepping away from those who demand everything and give back nothing.
Just a little public message there. Self-care. Don't allow people to use you and make you work for 110 hours every week for $47 or 200 kroners like they do in Denmark. And no, it's not that cold, but it's windy, so it gets a bit cold, and then your eyes start to run. This is Church of Scientology. Haggis, I might have to remove that wrench soon if you don't behave. Kids can't consent. If Scientology.space. Scientology is a human trafficking cult. Are you okay? Yeah. It's not so nice when the weather gets like properly warm. Yeah. Now it's a bit like. Yeah. Yeah. Scientology is a human trafficking cult. Join the global movement. Good morning, Tiki.
Kids can't consent to whatever you preach. It's our ethics and far out of reach. Can't understand, and I think you know better. Don't.
Thank you. I like my hat too.
For whatever it's worth, the kids can't consent to what you have on earth. I don't care if you're an adult, and I don't care if you join a cult. I don't care about what you expect, but you have a child that you need to protect. Kids can't consent.
Scientology is a human trafficking cult.
Games and kids will just pretend that it's all okay. Can't even fathom how you could be content in this world.
Yeah, we saw them. But we had booked a protest here today, so we cannot go there or do anything about it, unfortunately. But luckily, most people are smart, and when they start to sell the stuff, then they will realize that okay, I'm not gonna spend money on it. But it's yeah.
They thought that Scientology was a bit biased.
Yeah?
And they didn't understand.
No. No, because you're not allowed. If someone would have said anything like, okay, yeah, I heard some people say that or whatever, the next person to them would report them to Scientology right away and say, hey, my colleague said something bad about Scientology. So they are policing each other. So you're not allowed to have any kind of free thought or free word yourself. It's but on the site, it's fsciento.space, or if you scan the QR code, there is a collection of 200 protesters worldwide. I think about a quarter of them are survivors of Scientology. My friend Balas was trafficked from Hungary to Denmark. And he didn't speak a word of English or Danish when he came here. And he was working for free for 3 years. in a drug rehabilitation facility called Narconon, which is owned by Scientology. So it's so that's why we're here. We have a lot of friends that have grown up there. You know, they didn't have a choice because their parents joined. So we held actually a protest here in mid-March where we had someone from Denmark, someone from UK, and someone who was trafficked to USA as a child. And they all have the same story, like how they were made to sign a billion-year contract at the age of 8 or 10. And they were working 110 hours a week for less than $50 a week. Also here in Denmark. So it's like you can't say, they try to say, oh, it's in USA, it only happens in USA. No, it has also happened in Denmark. And my friend Cyril, his mother is still in Scientology here, working that billion-year contract. And he has children, 2 children, one of them is a small baby, and they haven't had any contact to their mother for almost 2 years now. Yeah. Which one, the new one or the new one? It's really horrible. Yeah. So Robert Dam has been doing really good work here, and I've met with him, and he's a really nice guy. And we are all trying to do our part for this. So thank you for stopping by, and I hope you have a nice Saturday. Bye. Sorry for using you as the token Scientologist.
That's why I'm here, you know.
I have do you know anyone in Scientology? Well, I have this guy here. He was trafficked to Denmark.
Yes. We need to show that there is a proof, you know.
Yeah,
people
there is
were
proof. Yeah,
trafficked.
yeah. You know why I'm saying it.
The example. One of them, you know.
Yeah, this is the kind of humor we have, so please don't think I'm bullying Palas.
Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
No,
but
we're
I would
friends.
like to go and drink a Long Island iced tea, but anyway.
Yeah, okay, let's see how long I've been on. Can I see? So, would you say 20 minutes more and then we can
Sure
go?
thing.
Yeah.
Then it's 2 Long Island.
2 Long Island, okay. We are protesting the cult of Scientology, yes.
Hot dog stand said that you go and get some.
Where?
The hot dog stand up and.
Yeah, she said that if we want a hot dog, we could go by there.
Sure.
Yeah.
I am super hungry.
I love my sausages.
I love mine.
You like it? Oh my God. Yeah, Scientology is a cult. It's not.
Katie, and I work
Okay,
here at the
listen.
Church of Scientology in Orlando. Before this, I had a stable career, benefits, and a livable wage. But something was missing. Before joining staff, I was an elementary school teacher. I loved it. I made a difference. I had a profession. I had health insurance, a pension, paid time off. But then I thought, what if I could do less, make nothing, and confuse people for a living instead? So I broadened my scope of responsibility, took a leap of faith, and downgraded my entire life. Now I work 7 days a week for about $50 on a good week, helping people who didn't ask for my help.
Public service announcement.
We've had enough, no more chains. The science of dot space.
Did you like that one?
Break the game.
Kind of funny. Yes, Church of Scientology. Can you share the link to their channel because they have excellent content. Scientology is a human trafficking cult.
Together with a spark that'll light the flame. The cult's days are numbered. It's time for change. And science on dot space. We're breaking free. No more chains. We're taking back the streets. From the ashes, we'll build our place.
Can you see that birdhouse there? I wouldn't be surprised if they put a microphone there. That's a perfect place to put a microphone. In the birdhouse. Yeah. I love Denmark too.
Put in the grind. Now we've got the power. The truth is ours to find. We'll share the truth with power and grace with every live stream.
I'm giving you some ideas, Osa. But whatever you hear here, you will hear the same over there, so no need to do extra effort for that.
From the ashes, we'll build our place. Independent minds, let's show our
Scientology is a
face.
human trafficking cult. It's a cult, dangerous cult.
This is our time. This is
Tone
our
40.
fight.
That's tone 40. There's a lady giving me tone 40 there. Scientology is a cult. Join the global protesting movement. Scientology is a cult. It's a cult.
From the ashes, we'll build our place. Independent
Okay, thanks, Kevin.
show
I need to look. I don't see any mic here.
science so dark space. The truth's been told.
Yeah, it's a comedy YouTube channel making fun of Scientology. Scientology is a cult, human trafficking cult. I go karting. Scientology is a cult, human trafficking cult. Scientology is a cult.
So dark space. The truth's been told.
I wonder what happened to our friend who went in there.
He hasn't come down.
I don't know. He's gonna be going through a sauna and auditing. I don't know. They might have to put him into a washing machine to cleanse all the bad stuff.
Trying to brainwash him right now.
Yeah, there's some heavy brainwashing probably going on inside there now. Yes, we're in Denmark. Scientology has a shit ton of money, but they have no integrity. So, who cares about the money? Hey, Bianca! Say hi to Bianca. Look where we got.
Hi. Hello.
Monica is here. Come and say hi to Bianca. Rose was here also before, but she just left.
Hi, Bianca.
We're having a party.
You are having a
I'm having a party. Scientology is a cult, human trafficking cult.
I just realized that I've been marking up my own reactive mind.
We're gonna do 15 minutes more and then we're out. Yes, the fake Space Navy with the fake suits. Yes. Come on, son. Give us some sun. How are you doing, Bianca? Are you gonna come here also in the summer? We're gonna do this all the time. Just FYI, Osa, we're gonna do this all the time. I need to address them also. Scientology is a cult. Okay, Honolulu. That's far away. Scientology is a cult, human trafficking cult. Scientology is a cult. A lot of people think that we're Scientologists.
Yeah,
It's so funny. Scientology is a cult. It's a cult. Join the global movement. It's a cult. You can find more information on fsciento.space. Take a card. Thank you. They support. Okay, I will show the setup one more time here. Oh. Scientology breaks up families. Would you let your child sign a bill in your contract? Let's see what we have.
Hey baby boy, where's your wife? Haven't seen Shelly in half my life. She went poof, like a magic trick. Or did she just call you a dick? Is she on vacation, locked in a room, building a spaceship, locked in a tomb, running a cult all by herself, or stuck in a basement, yelling for help?
Where the hell is Shelly?
Blink twice if she's locked away. If she's finding proof us wrong, or does she know too much so you keep her gone?
Thank you, Latifa. Thanks for everyone being here.
Someone call the cops. Hey, check this out.
Rainy, Scientology is a lot worse than Christianity. Scientology is really bad. Check out fsciento.space.
In persons work, you fools. Stop asking questions. How dare you pry? Davies punching walls, looking furious and spry.
No police today. Where is the police?
The more it's clear, we're never gonna stop till she appears. Where the hell is Shelly, Dave? Blink twice if she's locked away. If she's fighting prove us wrong, or does she know too much so you keep her gone? TikTok, Dave.
Yeah, Joe, it was just my own stupidity. I didn't figure out how to do it.
You can hide, you can lie, but we're still here. So where is Shelly? Loud and clear.
Yeah?
For those of you brave enough to walk away, there's help. There are organizations out there, such as the SPTV Foundation, who are ready to support you. They'll help you escape, find housing, get a job, build a real life outside of this bubble. You don't have to stay trapped anymore. While we're at it, let's clear up a few more things. Ron Hubbard's war record, fabricated. He was no war hero. The state of clear is just a marketing term. No one's ever achieved it. The E-meter, it's a glorified mood ring, nothing more. And the idea that Scientology is the fastest growing religion on earth, total nonsense. Our numbers have been shrinking for years.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
So here we are. You've given your lives, your families, your savings to this organization. You've sacrificed everything because you believed in a promise of freedom, of enlightenment, of a better world. But isn't it time you ask yourselves, what have you really gained? Are you happier? Are you freer? Or are you just more trapped
We're
than
protesting
ever?
against
The
Scientology.
truth is out there.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to take my
Yeah.
word for
What is
it.
Scientology?
Look for yourself.
It's a cult. It's a human
Listen to the
trafficking
voices
cult.
we
Let me
silence.
find.
So it's bad.
Read the stories
Yeah, it's
we
very
try
bad.
to suppress. And if you decide to leave,
fsciento.space,
know
there's a
this,
global
you are
protesting
not
movement.
alone. There is
There's a lot of
whole world
stories
waiting
about
for you.
people. Just check
A
it out.
world where you can be free, where you can think for yourself, where you can rebuild your life. The choice is yours, but whatever you choose, just know this.
And for those watching at home, especially any Scientologists watching in secret, I want you to know you are not alone. Just like in Gilead, leaving isn't easy, but there is a world outside waiting for you. The SPTV Foundation and the Aftermath Foundation exists to help people just like you. Just like Mayday helps people escape Gilead. There is a way out for you. I think that's all the time we have. A massive thank you to Elizabeth Moss. Ladies and gentlemen, The Handmaid's Tale is streaming now. If you want to see what Scientology might look like if they had full political control.
Just a public service announcement. Don't go. She really doesn't get it. She's the one that hates us. They've been selling some weird lies. They are just, but I've seen they go there and then
Scientology's no time for fools. Actually breaks their golden rules. Audit LA, got receipts. Kelly makes him face defeat. Innings 8, never blinks. Irish Mark, what do they think? Dan walks, he's got the proof. Melody ain't bulletproof.
Scientology is a cult. Do you know about Scientology? Learn about it so you know how to avoid it. Take the card. It's Scientology. Send the QR code. This is Joe's song.
Here to stay, leaning in the UK. Read from us, never sleeps. Bob Coonrod digs in deep.
But I think Leanie was in Scientology, wasn't she? I'm a bit confused. Is she never in? Yeah, I thought so, Leanie. Yeah. No, it's fine. You're on the Never-In song as well. More props for you. We love you, Leanie.
Because if you tell someone, I have the greatest secret in the universe, but you have to prove you're worthy first, well, suddenly they have to know. And by the time they get to OT3, they've already spent so much money, they can't admit it's nonsense. That's the trick, you see. Make them invest too much to walk away. And let me tell you, the money rolled in. I had Sea Org workers slaving away for pennies, celebrities spreading the word, governments too afraid to touch me. And best of all, if anyone dared to question me, I made them the enemy. So there you have it, folks. I didn't discover the secrets of the mind. I discovered the secrets of human stupidity. And that's why Scientology works. It doesn't need to be real as long as people believe it is.
Yeah, there you got it. Hi, Style Audit. Did I say hi to you yet? Hi, Sprankster, too. Scientology is a human trafficking cult. It's a cult. Okay, should we say bye for this time? Thank you for joining us. We'll see you again soon, right? Just subscribe to my channel and then you can follow the regular protest that's gonna happen now, going forward. Love you all and thanks for all the likes and the shares and the new subscribers and everything, and for the mods helping to keep the chat clean. I saw there was some deleted messages, so some trolls were there. I love you all. I'm gonna see you guys soon. Have a great weekend and see you around in the chats. Bye.
I don't like Mirjam.
Okay.
Goodbye, people.
Sounds like he's
Save me, people, from Mirjam.
He's breaking up with me.